Okay, today we're going to learn about searching in linked list, basically linear linked list. So, linear linked list, we will just traverse through the node and then find the information that we're trying to retrieve from that linked list. So it will be time complexity of big O of n, right? So the challenge asks us to implement three methods. One is isEmpty, second is indexOf, the third one is elementAt. So isEmpty is very simple, and then indexOf and elementAt have a different, basically opposite of implementations, opposite way of retrieving the data. So indexOf will return uh, the index of element that pass from on the argument, and element will return basically we will pass index and then return element. Is that correct? Am I saying correct? Yeah. So okay, that's true. That's good. Okay, so now let's go and implement the method right here. So this dot is empty, and then the functions will take nothing, no argument. We just have to return Boolean value of if the linked list is empty or not. That's all. So we will just compare right here with the 0 and return true if it's empty, returns false if it's not empty. And the next one will be this dot index. So the function will take element like suggests right here, and then we will return if we -1 if we couldn't find that element index. So we'll just say var current node is equal to the head, and then var index equal to 0, and while is current is not null, it's not the end of the list, then we will traverse through the list and increment the index, and we will have to check if current node dot element is found. So once we found that, it will return index. So that's the solutions for indexOf. Let's try and see if this works or not. Okay, control and enter. So yep, it worked correctly. Okay, next one. This dot element function. So we will pass the index. So nothing related to this one. This one is doing this index and this function and this function doing opposite way. So yeah, so it's just search the element that we're trying to find, the target element, using a while loop, and then once it's found, we will just return the index. So this one is counting the index, and this one is traversing the linked list. And if we couldn't find the target element, we will just return -1 as indicating that we couldn't find the element. So elementAt will traverse through the linked list just like we did above, and yeah, return the element. Okay, so let's go with checking the range for that index, because if it's not within the index, then we are returning undefined, and the index will be if it's greater than or equal to the length return undefined. Yeah. So y is equal to length, right? Y, it has to be equal to, because we started counting from 0. Yeah. So our current node is equal to head, and we're going to use a for loop here. Find and w0 here. So that index will be count, and we will increment based on that. And yeah, so basically current node will traverse and return. Right. So yeah, so once it reached that index, the target index, it will basically return the element right here, and it will end this for loop and return the current node element. Okay, control and enter. So it worked. So that's the solutions for searching in linked list, linear linked list.